Hello, and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Today we have on Jacob McCrea. I hope I'm saying that right. He is I don't know if he's ex-military. We'll learn current military. I don't know, but I know he does MMA fighting. So that's very interesting. So we're going to learn about that, and just to get his drive, his motivation, as we always do. And you know what I always say, and I'm very nosy, and I'm starting to think I'm a foodie. What did y'all cook today? I cook something simple. As I always seem like I always cook something simple: rice, salmon, and bacon. So let's see if we can. Fingers crossed.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning or good evening.
Good evening for us. Good morning for you. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Yeah, got a little bit of lockjaw going on right now, but that's it.
Lockjaw, why? Because of the fighting or what?
Yeah, mostly because of training.
Oh wow.
I got a
Oh
small
look,
crack
so
over
we're
here.
diving right on in. So what? When you say lockjaw, you can't really like open your mouth too wide.
No, not really. It hurts.
Ooh, so how you eating? You can't eat good right now, huh?
Mostly smoothies.
And then you're actually doing this interview at a time like this, so I do appreciate you for doing this.
It's all good.
So I'm not going to keep you long because I know you're kind of in a little bit of pain. But you were military, or are you still currently active?
No, I'm inactive. I was in the Navy for 4.5 years. I can't honestly remember. It was like 4 years and some change.
Oh wow, that's a long time. And as I asked all the other individuals that were on before that were in the Navy, because again, it's something with me and water. Did you have to? Were you on water or anything, or no?
Most of my time, yes, I was in the water, on the ship.
Oh wow, you're the first person that mainly was in the water. No submarine?
No, thank God, no.
Oh,
Oof.
I probably would die.
That's, I
So
I would too.
yeah. So Jacob, what drove you to actually want to be in the military, in the Navy, that branch of service?
So it also has a lot to do with my mom's family. They were like kind of a military family. My older cousins, Sebrin, Chauncey, then like their father, my uncles, they were always
Oh,
like in the
okay.
service. And like originally I wanted to go to the Marines, but my mom like she kind of persuaded me to go to the Navy because she was like, yeah, that's more money.
Right.
And honestly, I'd be safer.
Okay. So that's
But
understandable. So you
yeah,
kind of you grew into it per
basically, yeah.
se. It was inherited.
Basically.
So let's get to the juicy stuff because again, I don't want to hold you too long. So what made you decide you want to be an MMA fighter? That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how long
So
have you been in that?
active MMA, maybe oh, about 3, 4 years. Honestly, I can't remember
Oh wow. So
because
you've been doing it for a while. So you woke up one morning and said, you know what, I want to fight, or like, how did that come about?
so originally, like I was playing football, but honestly, I wasn't really that much of a football player because my dad's family, they're all football players, but they're also wrestlers.
Okay.
But I grew up in the football. Like I'd say I was decent, but not really all too good. Also, my
Just grew
grades at the
up.
time, they were bad, so I couldn't really play as much.
Oh
But
goodness.
I started wrestling, and I felt more comfortable. I felt more at home when I was like on the mat, just like doing that stuff. So, like sometimes I would go with my friends. I'll go to the gym with them, and then like I actually did have like one or two fights, like a few fights when I was down in the states. When I was in high school. My dad don't know
Okay.
this, but he gonna kill me when he find out. but
Hopefully he won't see this.
he just might. But like I did have a few fights when I was in the states, but
Oh wow.
like they were just like like tournaments. But I would wrestle, and then like I would sneak off, do kickboxing, boxing, everything else. So I've been in it for like a
Okay.
long, long time. And then when I came to Japan, I decided to pick it up again.
Okay. Well, that's pretty
And
cool.
Yeah, I started off with Muay Thai, and I did that for a few years. I lost my first Muay Thai fight in Japan. Well, no, I lost my first kickboxing fight in Japan. But then, my coaches, they built me back up, and
Mm-hmm.
then I ended up winning a 6-man tournament.
Oh
You
wow!
know,
So that means you had to go back to back. Is that right?
back to back in one day.
Wow. Oh my God, that's a lot.
It was. I was dying the next day.
I can imagine. So what is? Did you say? And I know I'm about to say this so wrong. Whatever you said before kickboxing, Mai Tai? No,
Muay
that sounds
Thai.
like a drink. What
I
exactly is
oh,
that?
Muay Thai is Thai. It's pretty much Thai kickboxing. It kind of it's like it's founded off of Muay Baran. Muay Baran is actually more dangerous. It's not allowed in many fighting organizations, but Muay Thai is. I love it. It's so it's more like it's kind of like free, like the way you move.
Okay, so it got more. I was about to say arts to it, or just more. I don't know. So it's more. I don't want to say choreograph. What am I the word I'm looking for? You just gotta know the movements, I guess. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like it's more movement to
They
it.
basically, yeah. Some people, like when you kick, they compare it to swinging a baseball bat.
Oh wow, that much power?
That much power.
Wow, that's interesting. So, do you ever like wake up nervous on a day you know it's competition time? Like, what do you do to prepare for something like that?
I mean, so my normally, all right. So I have something like a little tradition. Like my one of my older cousins, he does it too. I don't know why we both do it. He plays football, but so like sometimes like I kind of like rub my stomach, and like when I'm there, I'll rub my stomach and kind of like talk to myself, like kind of hype
Okay,
myself up.
right.
I don't know why, but I always do it. But the day
I guess
of,
it works.
I'll wake up like the day before. I take some melatonin, and then
Okay.
go to sleep. Wake up. Like I won't really eat too much. I maybe eat like a
Hmm.
boiled egg or like maybe some oatmeal, like a little bit,
Right.
and then like I just sit there, like meditate, kind of just do some breathing exercises, stretch, and then basically yeah, just go.
That's it.
And
You
then
ready?
hmm and then my only thought whenever I step in a ring is, oh well, I'm here. Let's do it.
Oh wow, because there's no turning back now.
Basically,
Like we're here. So do you
basically.
have like a resting day in between a match? Like do you not train or work, not necessarily work out, but not do anything maybe the day before or 2 days before?
Normally, yeah. 2 days before, I just relax, and then I'll go to the gym. We talk. They'll stretch me out, and then afterwards, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay. So how does your mom feel about that? Is she nervous when you're fighting? I know she has to be
Yes,
nervous.
she is, and she told me if basically, it's not if I lose, but if somebody kind of messes me up, she gonna fly over, and yeah, I'm scared for them.
um, being that you've been doing it for years, have you ever got messed up? Broken bones, but aside the lockjaw that you have going on now, any broken bones or anything major ever happened?
Aside from these two cuts like above and below my eye.
Ooh.
Mm, let's see. Oh yeah, I did break my ribs,
Oh my God. Oh my
and
God.
yeah, that one was bad. I ended up breaking 3 ribs on my right side, and
Wow.
some of the like kind of shattered pieces kind of floated around to my stomach, so I ended up having to get surgery for both.
Oh, and you're still doing this?
hmm
I
Honestly, I
don't
love
know.
it.
As a
It's kind of
mom, I feel like it's time for you to you might have to hang it up, buddy. Oh my God. So how long after surgery and healing, how long were you able to get back into it full swing? Was it like months or
4 months.
wow. That that has to be scary because even at that 4 month period, I know you had to be nervous like, "Oh my God, what if I get hit here again or
I
Oh no.
was,
Yeah.
but
Mm,
as I said, oh well, I'm here.
you
I just
here. So do
I
you
just
see yourself
protected.
doing this long term? Like going, I don't know if you would call it pro or like, are you pro? Is there levels to it like that?
Yes, like technically they call where I'm at is amateur organization. So
Okay.
yeah, going pro like the UFC stuff like that.
Okay. Oh wow. So you think you're going to take it there? You're going to do it?
Oh yes,
Oh
definitely.
wow, that's awesome. So when I see you on TV and all that good stuff, I can say I interviewed Jacob. Is it McCrea? I want to say that right.
You said it right.
Jacob McCrea. I interviewed him. When I see you on there, be betting some money on the side. I don't think I can watch in person though. That's a little too much for me. So I don't think I'll be able to watch in person.
That's okay.
Is it hard to get into? Because
Honestly,
my
no.
son he seemed like he was interested, but I doubt it now. But is it hard to get into?
Honestly, no.
Oh, okay.
Just give him like one little background, like probably take him to like some grappling, some jujitsu, or some wrestling, and
Mm,
then from there, like he'll like kind of start picking up some movements, picking up his own way of moving. Is like honestly, that's what it is. Like that's what fighting is. You can't really move the same way somebody else does. Sometimes you move
right.
similarly, but the thing is, everybody moves their own way. Everybody has their own style.
Okay. But have you ever gotten a ring with someone where y'all were just so similar? And how does something like that happen?
Oh, I have. Honestly, I can't really tell you. It's kind of like
It just happens.
it just happens, and like usually it's like a mind game, like a really big mind game when it
Wow.
happens.
I don't know. I give you a lot of kudos. So I'm not gonna say I'm a scary cat, but just to know that you're going in the ring to actually fight, like is that takes a lot of courage, because you don't know what the next man has in store.
That's
Is
true.
different weight levels to it.
There
Like
are.
you fighting a different. Okay.
So I originally moved from 160, which is I think welterweight. Yeah, welterweight
Hmm.
to lightweight. But then maybe I'll probably end up going featherweight, which is 145. Like it's still an easy weight cut for me. Then again, like I always
Okay.
train with Josh. You interviewed him,
Yeah, I
and
met Josh.
yeah, like he's actually a lot scarier than you think he is. But he's also a big teddy bear. Love that guy.
Okay. Did he
but
take it easy on you, or he gave it to you?
uh, that's my answer.
Look, don't say too much. You got to train with him again, probably.
Yeah. He gonna kill me, y'all.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone was trying to call. I do apologize about that.
It's all good.
So Jacob, for like the younger generation, I always ask individuals this: what type of motivation would you give them to not be nervous about, living abroad and trying new things and going after your dreams?
Honestly, just do it. Like, because if you're not gonna, if you don't do it, no one else is gonna do it for you, really. So you might as well just run and jump and do it. I mean, granted, don't jump straight into it. Like, kind of plan things out. Make
Right,
sure your
right,
money situation's good. Make sure everything's all good. But really, just do it because no one else is, and like
right.
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be bad. And the one thing my granddad always told me, or like he always showed me when I was a kid, was it's gonna be hard. Like things get hard, but just smile through it. Smile and laugh. It's gonna get
Exactly.
so much easier.
All right. Smile and laugh. Smile through it. Get through it. You'll succeed at it. And then, one thing is, if you don't do it, if you don't get out there and try, you're going to always worry about the what if. That'll like, oh
Exactly.
my gosh, that'll eat you alive. What if? Or you
I.
see the next person doing it, and then you're thinking like, oh my goodness, I know I could have did better, but you didn't
Mm-hmm.
go for it. So yeah, good advice. Good advice, Jacob. Anything else you want to share with us? I know we kept this brief, but again, I know. Oh, I do have one more question for you. How often do you have a match? Like You train every day per se? How often do you actually have a match?
So usually I train maybe 5 to 6 days a week, and a match. It's really for me now. So before, like I used to fight maybe every month or every other month, but
Okay.
now it's just basically waiting on fight offers. Because like
Okay.
me coming from like straight amateur to pro am, now I'm just waiting. Like I wait. So either it's usually every month or not every month, but every 2 months to every
Okay.
3 months now.
Every 3 months. Okay. So, yes, Melvin, you can definitely ask a question. So, do you have like I don't know, want to say an agent, but do you have someone that actually get the bookings for you, or everything you kind of do on your own?
Oh no, my gym does it.
Huh?
My gym normally does it for me.
Oh, okay, your gym does it. Okay, okay, that's fair. I think one of the viewers seemed like they wanted to ask a question. So I guess he'll ask because he asked, could they ask questions? I told him to go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, go for it.
So I guess we'll wait to see what question he has. Maybe he's interested or knows someone that's interested. But while he's asking or typing up his question, again, I do appreciate you taking the time, to share with us just a little, inside of your life. So I do
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. Any questions for me while we're waiting to see if he has a question?
I don't
Anything?
know, but like I heard
No.
you talking about that salmon and bacon, and that was good. I got hungry.
Yeah, I had to cook. I'm not a cooker, so I cook things that's kind of quick for me. And
uh,
salmon, bacon, and rice is what it is. However, I'm cooking grits once I finish this because I like
oh
grits with mine.
yes, I love grits.
Yes,
That's all
I
you had
love
to
grits with
say.
mine.
Where
But
are you
I
from?
put
I gotta
sugar in my
ask.
grits, Jacob.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Someone said how much. Melvin said how much can a person make in this profession? So I guess if you made it to like UFC and all this stuff, is it worth all the beat ups and the broken ribs and stuff, or it just depends on how good you are?
Actually, yes. Like it depends on how much money you bring. Like how much money you bring to them. Like how many viewers,
Oh,
stuff like that.
got you.
So normally, like when you start off, like pro am, you're gonna make some money, but you're not gonna make a lot of money until you start bringing in people. You start bringing
Okay,
in,
that makes sense.
and you start building,
Oh.
build your fan base up.
So it's yeah, you got to do the work. You got to do the promoting. Some people probably hire people to put them out there, I guess, or to get
Mm-hmm.
people to. Okay,
Yep.
marketing strategy. Got you. Okay, well, any other questions, people? But yes, Jacob, try sugar in your grits.
Oh, I'm normally for like salt and grits, or use a bouillon.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, chicken bouillon,
Mm-mm.
like the consomme. I forgot the other name for it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't know. I say I'm a foodie,
I
but
just
clearly not. I don't know a lot of stuff when it comes to food. But
I just like remember
Jacob,
the
again,
Japanese
I
name.
appreciate you. Huh?
I just remember the Japanese name, but yes, I appreciate the
Oh.
opportunity to
Oh, you're
sit on the
more
talk
than
show.
welcome. You're more than welcome. Once you make it to the top, Jacob, I'm coming back,
Oh
whether
yes,
it's in
please.
person or online. But we
Yes,
definitely have to do
please.
this again. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We doing
All
this.
right. I appreciate you. Melvin said good luck. We
Thank you.
wish you
Thank you.
all the luck. It seems like you got what it takes. Keep that drive you have. Keep that motivation. Don't let anything stop you. And thanks for, sharing your time with us early in the morning over there in Japan. We really appreciate you, Jacob.
Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome. And you have a good night or a good day.
You have a great night.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. Peace and love, everyone.